that bot, putting down that sniper shot, get as much I don't know, let the storm, or let the bot kind of kick away. That's 3 damage in the right? Single point possible. The situation, and Jonathan's is on the run now.
Every single elimination brings away as that player down. All by counts out. We see a third team pushing in justice. Users and Jeeps are first place team. They've been very aggressive. Sniper coming through day number 1, and it was the headshot sniper Hamsky, so they have this ability to push, and they're being maybe a little bit more careful than we're used to. Yes, I think they're trying to be a little bit evasive here, and they're dipping out. We've seen these guys push these fights multiple times in day number 1.
Jonathan hitting that ridiculous snipe there and now getting the save off here. He should have enough time to also get back to the car to there and pick up Chris, who is of course left in the box just next door. So we'll see if they can get there in time. He's trying to find himself a vehicle here to make this rotate. And there it is. He's going to find what he needs. Visuals is up. Look at this, some goodies left behind here. Peppers being one of those very, very useful utility items still to the season, even in trios. Very, very good.
Yup, and it's lucky managing to find one of those, because when I open any of those fruit boxes, I'm getting 0. So great for them to get some level scavenger loot. They've been set up right. Hopefully they'll be able to get some more points out. This out of a scuffed duo game for them. But for Edgy, Manman, Consented, you see that next zone's already poised up. It's got another north zone, which for them as a Misty Meadows team is tough, because that's a far rotate. But they're on it. They're prioritizing that early rotate, and they're getting out of there. They're just making sure to get these power positions, because remember the first 3 games we saw them really struggle with this mid game. Like, this was their crutch yesterday. This is where they struggled until those last 3 games, where they had a first, a second, and a second, which is more typical of their particular placement. So I want to see what kind of form they're in right now. Are they going to mimic the start of yesterday or the end of yesterday?
Oh, look at this, a big pinch right here. Tabs G Teo on the door, or just next door to the box here of Edgy, Commandment, and Sensei, all of which are at the top of the standings here. So they are going to have somewhat of a clash between the two. But yeah, the touching your point about the struggle Edgy, Commandment, and Sensei were having yesterday, uncharacteristic of them to not really have a vehicle in those first 3 games. And you saw how dangerous it played against them. And now look at this, lobby pressure coming in from Tabs G on the other side of the wall there. And you saw Pledge sitting inside the bush waiting for a little sneaky opportunity. Like, is he going to open up and fire back? That's those easy strats to go ahead and bait out the shots. But Commandment knows better. They don't want to entice the fight right now. They're inside the new storm line. No reason to do so unless they absolutely need Surge. Which, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Reese, they did a pretty okay job yesterday surviving the Surge for the most part. They weren't having to struggle the way like Stretch, Saf, and Kanata were.
Yeah, when it came to Stretch's team, they were definitely struggling a lot more yesterday. We saw, I think, 3 of the games, maybe 2, that they were just picked up at this pretty much this exact moment, a little bit later, once it had gone active. But, you know, not necessarily for Cameron's team. You know, they managed to get through those thresholds, but it was the rest in the mid-game. You know, it left them a little bit too scuffed in the first 3 games. So, again, we'll see which way they're informed. They didn't get eliminated to Storm Surge in any games, but it definitely did impact the kind of first half of their games in some way, right? But back on the Jukes, Justice, and Users, I want to see what their Storm Surge is looking at. Their positioning is obviously very, very good, but I want to see if they've got the tags, and based on their positioning right now, I would think that they have, right?
Yeah, it's totally up to them right here. But Jack, Acorn, and Slats, you know, holding up a nice little position here. Western side playing that Slurpy Swamps rotate, keeping, you know, to their edge, to the coast here. Look at this. The grass is on fire. Mega's lit. He's going to lose a lot of HP there. Almost gets knocked, honestly. Had he gotten knocked, I mean, you best believe Jack, Acorn, and Slats probably would have pushed the fight there. So luckily he does manage to get up on some solid ground. Jack right now just looking for any kind of tags here. Look how great they're doing here. 460 damage above the Surge. Mind you, their drop spot has gone through, you know, the utmost of changes this season already, losing so much of its value, but they are still finding a fair amount of success just off of the land.
Yeah, honestly, big props to them for being able to perform so well out of a draw spot that now has such minimal loot, 10 chests on it. You know, I think we've seen on EU, obviously we just saw Kyriakis' team win from that draw spot, so not that affected across the entire of the regions out there. So I want to see if Slacks, Acorn, and Jack can almost go for a mirror of that, where we see them go from further up, because they are obviously a lot of points behind, given Duke's, Justice, and Users so far ahead. But at the same time, like, a lot of change-ups can happen in day 2. We've seen it season after season, that this second day teams have got a reset. They've VOD reviewed, they've planned out what they can do, and I want to see if, you know, Slacks, Acorn, and Jack are now in a new level of form today.
I mean, they have to be. They're 80 points off of first place. They're really trailing behind. I mean, realistically, all the teams that aren't in first, which is, you know, all the competition essentially has quite the gap to catch up to. Sensei, Edge, and Commandment included, were in second. Like we mentioned at the top of the show, it's important to note that 50 points is nothing to overlook, guys. That is a full-on game. So, if Users, Justice do not get focused or some strategied out of the lobby, essentially, I'm not sure if anyone can catch up here. It's really kind of catch up here for the rest of the Fortnite lobby.
Well, that's the thing, like, the rest of the lobby needs them for Duke's, Justice, and Users to have a 0-point game. They need that to happen. And the worst game they had yesterday was 6 eliminations of 12. So, you know, it's not so looking like they're going to hit up that 0-point game, but for the rest of the lobby, like I said, they need it. They need it to make sure it stays interesting. And for Creo's team, we just saw down below, they were getting hit by Surge, and also got hit by Skittles, DJ, and Agers, who yesterday were playing very, very aggressively, and they seem to be continuing that spree on to day number 2 as well.
And look at this big opportunity now for a 7th place team of DJ, Agers, and Skittles to wrap up the loot. Of course, benefit to the hands of the Storm Surge there, supporting them on the quick pickup. So nicely done for them. Not sure if Visuals recognizes the threat that is lingering down below, but he's more focused on making his way around this mountain here, getting to these old builds and making this clean, kind of transition to the new zone right now, if you will. Visuals is going to go ahead and pause up here to get the heals on, and they're just trying to make lemonade here, because remember, we watched Frisk get taken out. We saw that storm fight, so it's been an uphill battle since. And I mean, at least they're starting to claw their way back into the competition here. On the other side, they're struggling right now below the Surge. Couple ticks off and falling out the lobby now.
And this is not what we really saw them do at all yesterday, and no, they are going to be picked up. And that is devastating for a current 4th place team to go down this early, and in particular the Surge, which they didn't really struggle with at all yesterday. Teams who have struggled right now, Berserk, they are down below, and no carry comes to, in fact, seem to be in the entire lobby. It would seem like they're taking every fight, every engagement they can in game number 7 right now, along with Kigo's team, who seem to win their off-spawn fight, and obviously in the area, and basically half of the lobby, if you look at that map and the ball right there, is engaged in this fight.
Kaz, Aspect, and Fishy looking to go the distance right now. This is a team that is also inside the top 10. You can see the risk they're willing to lay down here just to get some Storm Surge tags, just to get a fight going that can be beneficial to them. You can tell that Kaz, even without the shotgun here, they're feeling very confident. That's a sign of confidence. Stepping up to those boxes, willing to take those close-range engagements just like that. Now comes the rotate, though. Bang Teller, who might be a solo. No, never mind. He's just trailing behind his teammates, Bully and company, who have already made it to the zone. But it looks like the lobby started to focus in. Aspect lets the guard down, and from behind the flank comes through. That's the same team they were just looking at, and the Storm, of course, inevitably was going to force them on in. And now look at this. A launch pad has to get burned here. Talk about inefficient, a man down now too. So unfortunate for them.
So unfortunate, but they made that quick understanding, the quick decision to say, okay, we're not going to be able to get that revive up, we're not going to be able to res up, get him back in the game for Aspect. So Kaz, we're just going to drop that launch pad, drain it, use it early, and make sure we stay in this as a duo. And now they've got to save as many points as they can. And over on Edgy, Commandment, and Incentive, they seem to be doing the same thing, right? They managed to pick up 2 eliminations at the time and also drain a ton of materials. Now Edgy down to 40 builds, and last time we checked in on him, he was capped. I'm guessing Commandment and Incentive are roughly similar to that as well. So for them now to drain the launch pad and tons of materials, like, they've had a tough mid-game again.
Here's a stat we seldom see on a trio like this, but Edgy's trio averaged only 13 points in the first 3 games yesterday, after then coming back and pulling in 45 points on average for the last 3 games. talk about getting on the rocket ship, fueling up and taking off. And listen, they're still strapped in. They're going all the way right now. They're already at 9 points here, so setting themselves on track to put themselves in hopefully another 30 to 40 plus point game here. That's what they need. They need to continue to stay consistent today. We want to see them at the top, and they're doing it. And Elam's going to come through. That's also Bizzle. Big trade there. Bizzle's inside the top 10 here, guys, alongside Eclipse and Kook there. So that knock, that finish. Oh, Tabs G finds Kook too. So that team's getting completely wiped up here as the zone has pulled to their side. And there's these fights going on in front of them, so this is perfect setting these teams up for endgame.
It is, and something I want to add out that we missed when we watched Creo, Bucky, and Clicks go down to Storm Surge. The other team who was taken out at that moment, Jukes, Justice, and Users. So while we were discussing saying that they needed to not have a 0-point game for other teams to catch up, that's exactly what happened. I think we cursed them from afar, the classic casters curse onto them. So right now, we've already seen Booga's team go down in this game as well, but for Commandment, Scented, and Edgy, who are currently in second place, for Tabs, G-Tail, and Pledge as well, who are watching right now, who are in third, this may be the opportunity, if we see a first, a second, any 30 to 40 point games, they could be to catch up to first.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, they're right there on top three, finding Elam's, Teo, Tabs, and Pledge here. They're in the game right now. They're very much in this running here for taking one of these top spots, and it's neck and neck. Their competition of Commandment and Edge, they're just sitting up above them. So let's see where the zone's going to pull, ladies and gentlemen. 3 seconds now for this half in, half out. Resets bottom right, and he is correct. Caster luck kicks in. Zone pulls where it needs to go. And you know what? Most of the lobby's going to be upset about this one, though, because the north side really got to migrate on down now.
Yo, you can't beat best me in zone guessing. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna do it again. I don't want to show my power too much. But for them, like I said, for Lava Lobby, that's gonna be tough. But for Tabs G, that's gonna be very, very good because they were situated close to the same with Dictating's team, who was at the bottom of the leaderboards coming after that day number 1, 2. For them, they're set up to have a good game. Remember, we already mentioned that Teo needs to have a big game. Same with Scented. Remember, Scented, Command, and Edgy are lower on materials. If they had a far rotate, they've already burned their launch pad. So using more materials will be really tough. So this zone RNG is huge.
And I love this stat here, showing us how consistent Tabs G's trio has been yesterday. Keeping up with the likes and the pace of our first place lead right now, Dukes, Justice, and Users. By the way, we haven't checked in quite some time, so I am very curious as to whether or not they're having a hard time with this rotate, or if they made it or not, because the launch pads are coming out, teams are starting to land down now. You can tell that a lobby is going to start, getting to power up on top of one another, getting ready for this next potential Surge fight. Remember, this is the hardest zone to fight in, this next one coming up. When Surge is active on the moving zones, I mean, it gets pretty messy.
It is tough, and a lot of players start to go question how are they so far below if they were so far above the other threshold. But what a lot of people seem to forget is the fact that when you're below that second threshold, you're comparing yourself to the teams who are 50th, essentially 50th on the Storm Surge damage leaderboard. Then that next threshold, you're comparing against the teams who are 30th. So it seems like if these teams are so much higher above the second threshold, then go so far below on that moving Storm Surge, just because they haven't enough tags, quite frankly.
And look at this pressure coming in from Wrigley's team there. They are forcing Scented, Commandment, and Edgy down into low ground here. They recognize that they switched on over to Wood, and this is spelling disaster now for Scented, Commandment, and Edgy. And they know they're going to have to take this fight. They're going to have to show teeth here, fight back, because otherwise they're going to get completely taken out here. Commandment, no shield. Scented, no shield, but the knock comes through onto K-Burns. This is winnable now. This is a situation that they can continue to climb back, but no! High ground comes down. They sneak around. It's up to Edgy by himself. We've seen him do ridiculous things in the past. Can he do it one more time? And no, the shot wasn't there. They fall, they get taken out, and second place is down. But our third place team is up. It's Tabs G, Pledge, and Teo, who are now fighting for second place spot, fighting to go ahead and catch up to our #1 seed here.
And hopefully they're aware of what they need to do this game, right? They play every individual match that they can, but they are also low on builds. We saw 19 in the inventory at that moment too. Eonzo's team trying to launch pad all the way ahead. They need a big game this game. Every other team starting to hit the pads. It seems to be Zlem's team with Narwhal, who's going to be trying to claim high ground, but no Bank Teller lands on top of that too. At the back of the Storm, we see Hoofishy and Kaz still in this as a duel. Remember, this was our 6th place team, and they lost Aspect early on, and they're still up in it. But again, scuffed on materials. They need to be able to try and get some sort of refresh to keep it in this, but as a duel, it's going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, definitely. Kazu Fishy aspect on the move right now, though. Trying to go ahead and solidify their route back on up to the top. Remember, they had 2 second places yesterday before falling out of favor. Kaz here split up from his teammate. No bills to work with, still alive. Can he pull an EU clutch the way we just watched Curiosity do here? He managed to stay alive for forever. What seemed like forever. In the end game, Kaz is still up on that low ground. He's about to surge. One less thing for him to worry about here. And he's got some HP to work with, too. On the other side, though, DJ trying to march his way on up to the top there, alongside Adri's and Skittles. He's at the front side of the zone. Enemies to the right here, making edits here. They're fighting for control of the build. It's not easy by any means. Who Fishy on the other side, by himself now as well. He's got a couple mats. He's gonna go for the fight. Down comes the edit. Beautiful shot there. That's one down. Nicely done. That's on to Stretch. Another top 10 team now. Cross.
Every single team picking up members on other top 10 teams as well, but every single player we've checked into seems to have under 20 builds to their name. This endgame being scuff fight after scuff fight. You see DJ's team still in it as well. Eomzo's team comes into the back of Hoofishy, and it seems to be Hoofishy will be taken down at that moment too. A Pledge and Tail go down too, leaving Tabs GLS alive as a solo. The Storm ticking, pressuring him as he goes, and no, Tabs G is also going to be picked up as we see DJ in another box. Him going down as well, but Skills is still left in it, making a med-kit play at the back of the Storm.
Nope, down he goes as well. The shots are coming in. It's to the pressure of the high ground team. Bully, Chris, and Bangtella trying to set up this victory royale here. It's almost there on the front side of the zone. Except Clarity, Knight, Shark, they're still up right now. They're still holding on. Slem here, trying to make his best do with the game as well. He's going deep into the zone, trying to deny the eliminations here. Make any kind of placement points possible, and the zone's coming his way. He might actually be able to sneak his way back into this. He's trying to find a siphon here. That's a desperate act, but no, it's not going to be enough. Down he goes, and now we're setting ourselves up for this 3v3v2 situation that's going to unfold here.
Yep, most of the teams in here not in the top 10 overall in the leaderboard, so definitely big shake-up starting to happen right now. But for Clarity, 11 builds to his name, no AR in the inventory. The pressure starts to come out from the high ground team. They're hopefully going to be able to pinch the team that's in the mid-ground right now, looking up, trying to apply any pressure they can. But they found another chug cannon, and this could be Slem's old loot that they came across, and an absolute gold mine of loot, of materials, of heals, of whites in particular, picking up hopefully that medkit, so they can make some medkit plays for the victory royale. But because this is going back over the old builds, every team is slowing down. It's potentially going to go to a heal off, and I've not seen any team that has a ton of medkits, a ton of those chug cannons at the same time. So this may have to be some form of aggression coming from the high ground teams, just jumping down, and Squish goes down.
There it is, finally Bangteller, Chrisix, they get a little more active. You can tell they're getting antsy here. They're trying to work their way down. Time is ticking here, guys. They're starting to run out, but so is the low ground team. Luckily, they do have a heal situation, but no medkit comes out early. They're just going to forego that entire thing. Out comes the launch pad. Up for high ground teams. They're trying to go in and fight for this back here. Bully goes up. Bully is safe, though, but the heals are happening down low. Bully might have tossed it, but no, that's a white tag. Can he get the finish instead? Clarity comes to the support there, finds the final elimination, and there it is, the victory royale. And again, we see something just unfold here. Knight, Shark, and Clarity all of a sudden are putting themselves inside the competition and the conversation today.
I mean, that's exactly what we saw in EU too, right? Day one is not in any means set in stone. We've seen these teams coming up over their middling, right? But before that, we saw the Exit Boys and Clarity G were in 16th place with a big victory royale in game number 7. They're going to be up in that top 10 and potentially even closer to the top 5 at the same time. So the tournament ain't over till it's over.
No, it's not. But you know what? We got to go ahead and catch up because he jumped into this thing so quickly. We're going to toss it over to Dex to get us all caught up, guys.
What's going on, Fortnite fam? It's your boy Zeke. That's right, me and Reese just battle buzz drifted our way over here from EU. We had to start real fast. We only have 4 minutes, so let's get you guys up to speed. What's up, Porter Real? Great to be with you guys. We love hanging out with you as always. Use your favorite emotes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna rapid machine gun this, so hang on for just a second. Let's talk about the actual show. Starting with Major Glory. In case you've not seen it, she's in the item shop right now. She features an incredible backbling and an insane DJ. before Kismet created a lobby track. It's only going to be around during the FNCS, so check it out before it disappears. Absolutely insane, and the track is just next level. Absolutely insane. Okay, let's talk about some other stuff very quickly. Now, we won't have to talk about the tournament format because you guys know we've made it to finals, but the overall format, you can see we had 33 trios here, 2 from Chapter 2, Season 6 that made it on through, 4 from the reboot round, 9 qualifiers, and then the semifinal gave us that last 18 to round on up. Now we're going to keep the ball rolling, though. We got to talk about the overall tournament point format, rather. You guys know every elimination is worth 2 points. First place is worth 30, and you can get placement as far out as 24th place. You have to strike that balance if you want to keep that consistency factor that we'll be talking about throughout the rest of the show. There's prize money on the line as well. Here is a look at all 7 of our regions. We specifically are taking a look at NA East, which would have a little bit of a deeper dive in $135,000 for the winning team, as well as the Axe of Champions. And guess what? Someone just left some gold on the battle bus. That's the true story of how I created the Axe of Champions. They left gold on the battle bus. I found it. I forged the Axe of Champions. Put it in Fortnite. I know. It's normally a crazier story, but I don't have time for a crazier story. Let's take a look at the standings now. Adam, Vivid, let's set the stage coming into day number 2.
Yeah, so here we have the standings and prize that include Justice, and you just had an absolute great performance yesterday, and so I just actually after game number 7 right there, not after this game 1. So this is how we stand after game number 7 right here. Juice, Justice, and Users, I believe they had around about a 40-point lead yesterday. As you can see, that has diminished all the way down to 25 points because they did go out really early in that game right here that we just saw. And it was kind of allude to the point that Adam was making towards the end of the show yesterday, like, you know, we have a bunch of veterans who know how to play these games who won't crumble under pressure, but then we have this team that we've kind of seen up at the top for the first time. So, will they be able to uphold the standings that they set yesterday for themselves? And after that first game performance on day 2, not sure if they're going to be able to do it, Adam.
No, me too. I mean, 48 points yesterday is now reduced to 25 points, which is significant, but they are still at the very top here. But that last game was kind of crazy, though. We saw game 7 there. Lots of the top teams just kept going left, right, and centre, just leaving the entry point, but all the teams below to rush up towards the top here. Let's take a look at 11th and 20th place as well to catch you guys up what's going on the rest of the table here as well. Obviously, with 5 games to go, this is all to play for right now. We actually see our Bullies trio there as well. In the final part, we were talking yesterday about how those guys were being third-party left, right, and centre at Steamy Stacks. They finally got themselves to an end game, which is great to see. Haven't quite made the top 20, but we see other teams that have. Illy Smack with Tragic, we talked about these guys before, as well as Peacock, Beatable, and TK, who are Craggy Cliffs. They're going to kick off, and we're going to see some real fireworks there at some point in the day. You can see as well, eliminations are starting to rack up in that part of the leaderboard as well. So at this point, a lot of teams in triple digits now, all to play for still. It's still getting very exciting indeed. And we're just starting day 2 of FNCS finals. Vivid, let's look at predictions really quickly as well. You can see here yesterday, myself, reverse mirror and Dave. I thought it was going to go another way, in a positive direction for this year. It doesn't seem to be working out at all this time around here as well. Of course, MDF picking Kanada, Stats, and Stretch. We saw there in the elimination feed go out relatively early as well in the mid-game, but Vivid, you and Reese's trio right now looking mighty fine indeed.
Yeah, I mean, after that game right there, they do have 196 points, but only 29 points behind first, and then only 4 points behind second, so looking good for those boys.
Boom! That's how we machine gun rapid fire atop the show, baby! Woo! That's what I like to see. Okay, for right now, though, don't worry, everything's back normal now. We're up to speed, so for now, what's going on with MDF and Reese? When we come back, we'll be at a normal pace. Let's get into it, Fortnite fam.
Hey, things are going along quickly here, but we need time to slow down a little bit. I want to relish in the moment of the FNCS finals. It's day 2, Reese. Here it is. It's game 2 now as well. I mean, game 8 really, right? Game 8 format here. This thing is going the long haul here. But interesting developments, right? We saw this.